Missy be the name and y'all should already know. I've been around long as Scarface, so shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, she, yeah. Let me grab the microphone and I'ma take it away. Say so. Say so.
It's Eastern Conference time for the traveling Atlanta Hawks today. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got an action-packed Saturday night of NBA action for you. Thanks for joining us. Here with me tonight, Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. And back in Charlotte following the road trip, it's the Hornets back on their home floor. In fourth place in the East, this is a confident team. They're not backing down from anybody.
Well, this is an important matchup for a lot of reasons, guys. But I know that coming into a game like this as a coach or as a player, you know in the back of your head, you've already been beaten twice this season. You do not want to take a third loss to the same team.
Well, in many ways, Steve, it's almost a must-win situation, and that should be plenty of motivation enough. I mean, they prepared for this game, the coaches and players. They understand the matchups, advantages and disadvantages. They've got a game plan at both ends of the floor. At the very least, they will come prepared to do battle. And because of that, I think it'll be very interesting to see how the approach unfolds in this one.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. Teague and Korver in the backcourt. And it's the chosen one in at the three. Here is Korver. Kicks to Millsap. That drops.
A good way to get things started here.
Steve, always nice to get the first points up on the board. At least I felt that way.
Now Walker.
Paul Millsap is one of the most versatile forwards in the league, a natural power forward, but he brings some small forward qualities as well. He's a heck of a player, and he's developed that three-point shot to round out his game.
Here's Jefferson. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Here's Teague. Pass to the chosen one. Millsap a screen. Here's Grimes. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Kemba Walker picks one up.
You know, the issue really with Atlanta this year and moving forward isn't that they're a bad team. They've just been kind of stuck in that middle road of mediocrity. They're competitive, play hard. They're hoping to find a way to get to the next level now.
And with Atlanta, as you said, for a while now they've been a playoff caliber team, but making that next step into the elite class of the East has been hard.
Now here's Walker, and that one's good. Walker's got his first 2 points of the night.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Passes it to the chosen one. From the arc. No good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. And some of it, Clark, for Atlanta making the jump is personnel. It's never easy to get a franchise player without a high draft pick.
And in that sense, Kevin, they are a bit in danger of becoming a treadmill team. But they have a good base right now. And I think they just need to continue to keep adding talent and have the talent they have continue to develop.
And with the way he's burst onto the NBA scene with his play, you have to think this upcoming summer will be a long one for him. He'll be high on a lot of teams' free agency list.
Well, teams might have missed on him or passed on him during the draft, but I don't think they'll make that mistake again with him hitting free agency. He'll have the leverage. He'll be holding all the cards this summer when free agency goes away.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Hornets trail by 3. Walker goes in. And the Hornets miss again.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that one.
Outside Teague. Millsap a screen on Stevenson. 6 on the shot clock. Teague against Walker. Teague can't hit.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
It's rebounded by Teague.
You rarely see him missing dunks. but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And it's good.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, Steve Clifford had a few moments to share with me. We talked about the keys to this game, and he singled out Paul Millsap as a player they've simply got to be mindful of. Coach told me he's always been an energy guy, someone you have to locate and box out every possession. But he's developed his offensive game to the point where he's more than just a hustle guy. He's also a scoring threat now, and a guy we can't leave open. They'll be watching him, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Here is Stevenson after the made shot from Jeff Teague. Outside, Walker. Here's Jefferson. Rebound, Atlanta. The chosen ones got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
It has not been an easy quarter for them, at least offensively speaking.
Hornets trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
Looking at the last game for Charlotte, it was a loss to the Wizards.
Kevin, that game defensively was an absolute nightmare. They went into that building and just got blown out by a very hot team.
Well, they didn't defend those shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started rocking and thumping and bumping, things only got worse.
Offensive rebound with 1 second left, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Well, he had a lot of success at the free throw line in their last game.
He really did. He didn't waste any of those chances when he got them.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Williams has a screen for Walker. Williams, a screen on Teague. Nice job coming off that screen. And it's 6 points for Kemba Walker. And so it's Atlanta with it. 4-point game. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Well, they own the boards at both ends of the floor in that game. I thought that was what won it for them more than anything else.
Well, that was the one area they knew they could exploit in the matchup, and boy, did they ever exploit it. The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now here's Walker. He's coming off a 13-point game against Washington. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
And the second free throw, good.
Al Jefferson is really a unique scorer inside. He doesn't shoot a lot of free throws. He doesn't tally that many assists. What he does do is make shots inside while taking great care of the basket.
The Hawks leading by 5. Outside Teague. The pass to the chosen one. Horford with a screen on Kid Gilchrist. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Jefferson. Kid Gilchrist, the pass to Jefferson. Walker. Again, the miss by Walker.
Tell you what, if there's success on the boards in this first quarter is any indication, it's going to be a good day.
And rebounds usually are a good indicator.
That's good.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominating.
Outside Williams. The feed to Kid Gilchrist. Charlotte moving it around. He dishes it to Jefferson. Clock at 6. Nobody near Stevenson. Hands it from downtown. Stevenson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Over to the wing. Stolen by Walker. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. Shot denied. Now here's Teague, averaging 13 points a contest. Here's the chosen one. He's guarded by Williams. Millsap a screen on Williams. The chosen one passes to Horford. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, I like how Paul Millsap used his body to get into the defender there.
Walker against T. Here's the screen. Stevenson kicks to Jefferson. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Walker. Nobody near Stevenson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Stevenson's got 5 points so far. Walker against T. The chosen one passes to Millsap, and the layup's good off the glass. 8 points for him.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Zeller, he's checked in for Jefferson. Henderson comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Kemba Walker. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Elton Brand's checked in for Horford. Damari Carroll comes in for Paul Millsap. Thabo Sefolosha is checked in for Kyle Korver. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Jeff Teague. Here's Roberts, averaging 6 points per contest. And that one's good by Henderson. Here's Bazemore. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, guys, Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team. He said their entire offense has to focus on getting their shooters open with sharp player movement and sharp ball movement. We're going to see a lot of motion in that offense today. Something else he mentioned is that he's giving them the green light on offense. He wants to see a high volume of shots. It's still very early in this game, so there's plenty of time for those changes to take effect, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Here's Sefolosha, following the basket by Gerald Henderson. Here's Bazemore, averaging 9 points per contest. Sefolosha kicks it to Bazemore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the baseline. That one rolling around and rims out.
Hawks coach Mike Budenholzer grew up around the game. His father coached high school and college basketball for 25 years, and Mike got into coaching pretty much immediately after graduating from college. Sounded like a guy who knew what he wanted to do.
1:57 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to the chosen one. Shoots the 3. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Man, he slams it home and gets a little camera time on the backside of it.
He spent a while up there on the rim.
Now, I'll tell you what, the refs will give you a lot more leeway on that than they used to.
And Coach Budenholzer, two-sport athlete at Pomona, golf and basketball, also graduated with a triple major in politics, philosophy, and economics. It sounds just like you at Arizona.
Similar, only different. But, you know, shortly after college, Budenholzer actually took over as the video coordinator for the Spurs, and that's where his career took off. He ended up spending 19 seasons alongside Greg Popovich, winning 4 titles, and now here he is coaching the Atlanta Hawks.
Even though he isn't having the best of game from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Neal up and in on the layup.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and then let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
Atlanta with the ball. Following the bucket by the Hornets, here's Grimes. Zeller grabs the board. Charlotte trailing. Here's Roberts. Looking for his first basket still in this one. That's good.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Out of bounds.
I like that shooting.
He's checked in for the chosen one. The Hornets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. On the court for Atlanta, Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. Teague and Korver in the backcourt, and it's the chosen one in at the 3 spot. Now here's Walker. 11 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Stevenson. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. And that's 13 points for Lance Stevenson.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
Teague against Walker. Horford sets a screen for Teague. Here's Grimes. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. The chosen one's got 15 points. Charlotte has gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Walker dishes to Jefferson. Left side Jefferson. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Fades away. Second chance shot, and Kid Gilchrist gets it to go in. Kid Gilchrist has got the lead up to 3 now for the Hornets. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, it sure does, Clark. And look at the assist totals. They're piling up. I mean, it's been a nice game execution-wise for this club.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Walker against Teague. Jefferson kicks to Walker. He feeds it to Stevenson. Just 4 to shoot. Fires for 3, and it's blocked. Teague against Walker. Now Horford. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Miami. Korver passes to Horford. Hawks passing it around. Teague against Walker, and Jefferson with the block.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he's not helping their offense.
Jefferson setting the pick for Walker. The dish now to Jefferson. Back to Walker. Atlanta with the rebound.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Well, the Bobcats then, now Hornets, might have been a little bit late to the analytics movement, but that's going on in the NBA all over the place, and they're full-time on it now.
Yeah, they're all over it. Last season, they had a half dozen of their staff devoted to analytics.
And for the Hornets, that's huge, having a bit of a numerical guide as to who to target in free agency, because they aren't usually a big player in that respect.
He hits both from the stripe.
And we know the Hornets definitely aren't as big a player in most free agent markets. That's pretty clear, small market teams. They're usually at the bottom of the league in payroll. But they are making the most of what they spend now with their analysis, so trying to...
Stevenson outside. Tries it from 9. Blocked. And they get it back. Back to Walker. Clock at 6. Left side Walker. Walker missing again.
I'm not sure about that shot, guys. The defense really all over him.
Horford with the screen on Walker. Here's Teague, but he gets it back. Outside, Walker. Outside for Jefferson. And again, the Hornets missing.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Here's the chosen one. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. Here's Grimes. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Hornets have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Kid Gilchrist dishes to Walker. Sellers setting the pick for Walker. On the wing, Stevenson. Walker in the post. Teague covering, and the shot is good. And it's 13 points now in the game for Walker.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
Teague kicks to Millsap. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Walker. 13 points in the game. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Six on the shot clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Jefferson tried to bank it in, but he misses.
He has yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
Zeller with it. He's picked up by Millsap. Here's Stevenson. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Horford.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Nobody near Kid Gilchrist. That one a little long.
Now, normally that's a shot people make, but that's not really his bread and butter there.
Outside Teague. Horford with the screen on Jefferson. Into Al Horford. That's a 2 from Korver. Atlanta again missing. Charlotte has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Walker against Teague. Walker the pass to Zeller.
Well, Cody Zeller out of Indiana, the younger brother of Tyler Zeller, who was drafted in 2012. And Cody at 6'11" played center for the Hoosiers. More of a power forward though for Indiana.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Jefferson. And it's Henderson for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Millsap a screen on Henderson. The chosen one passes to Millsap. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And in front of you there are some first-year players putting an injection of defense into the second half of the season. The rookie steal leaders since the All-Star break. And you look at the chosen one, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
You know, he's been figuring out the league. You can see by his steal rate in the second half of the season. He's just taken what he learned in the first half and really run with it.
Yeah, it's obvious, and has really been fun to watch him develop as an NBA defender over the course of his rookie year.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kevin. The chosen one in their last time out against the Heat delivered quite a performance. He had 37 points and was his usual self on the glass, grabbing just about any missed shot that came off the rim. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance, Clark. He was at his absolute best in this game.
Yeah, and the only thing about having a game like that, Kevin, is that it's almost impossible to duplicate it here tonight.
Well, nobody's expecting that, Clark, and they don't need him to do that. If he's even half as good as he was that night, it should be enough.
Here's Williams after the made shot from the chosen one. From 10 feet out, and the rejection by Brand. Now here's Teague, not a lot of room, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went.
Good work. Good work.
Oh, yeah, man.
Then for the Hawks, Scotty's checked in for Horford. Damari Carroll comes in for the chosen one, and it's Kent Bazemore in for Teague. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Hornets lead by 3. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, a double-double already in the books for you, and we're only at the half. Do you see them trying to throw different looks at you to slow you down?
Yeah, I expected they might. But at the same time, we're going to have an answer for that because the rest of this team, just dangerous on the offense is me.
Thank you for your time, Kevin. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. Number one, I love the teamwork we're seeing out of you guys. We're tearing them to shreds with our passing at the offensive end. Let's keep that going and pile up those assists. Ball security was probably our high point. Let's continue to keep a tight handle on the ball and not try to thread too many needles with our passes. And in these next 2 quarters, the tempo ought to be brisk. And if we have anything to say about it, it will be. Let's push the ball and see what happens. This game shouldn't be as close as it is. We're the better team. You know it, I know it, and they know it. Now let's get out there and prove it.
Back in a closely contested first half so far.
And what a game for the chosen one. He's got 12 rebounds, and he's rejected more than his share of shots today.
Now, interior defense at its best, fellas, and that's what we've seen out of him.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Charlotte, Walker runs the point with Stevenson flanking him. MKG and Marvin Williams holding down the forward spots. And it's Jefferson in at the 5 spot.
Jeff Teague, one of the quickest and most elusive point guards in the NBA. He's incredible in transition. And where he's really improved is in the half court. He's figured out how to carve up defenses off the dribble.
And Teague, a top-tier penetrator, a nice teardrop in the lane.
And he's an improved passer, too, Kevin. I like the confidence he's starting to play with now. Getting into the lane, he's elite when it comes to the assist-turnover ratio that point guards are measured by. And he continues to expand his offensive game as well.
Dishes it to Millsap. Right side, Millsap. Out to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. The chosen one passes to Teague. For the tie. Good on the shot. Teague's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
Walker against Teague. Jefferson setting the pick for Walker. Williams dishes to Jefferson. He kicks it to Walker. Kid Gilchrist, the pass to Walker. Top of the key. Teague kicks to Korver. Here's Grimes for the lead, and the layup is good. The chosen one's got 24 points.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
They sure are. You got to come up with something, a double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting ridiculous.
Now here's Jefferson. 5 points in the game, and he gets it to go.
He is just so good from that range, guys.
You know, never mind with the height advantage he had there.
Feeds it to Korver. Passes to the chosen one. Millsap a screen. Here's Grimes, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Boy, that's some physical basketball out there. I'm glad I'm not in the middle of that. A hard pick and an assault on the bucket.
Old school stuff there.
There was a lot to like on that play.
Jefferson, a screen on Teague. Walker dishes to Jefferson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Al Jefferson is the mayor of the left block. Has that signature right-handed jump hook, which is virtually impossible to stop. Kind of like a one-handed push shot, if you compared it to anything. But with his size and really high release, it's still hard to get to if you're defending.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside Teague, and the pass to the chosen one. Millsap a screen on Kid Gilchrist. 6 to shoot. And Jefferson can really palm the basketball. Big hands. Steve, don't you think that helps his control on that jumper?
Oh, yeah, no question. The ability to gather and go up with one hand, leaving the other hand free to ward off the defender. It's a big reason why he's got such a low rate of turnovers for a go-to scorer down on the block.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Chance to find out what Mike Budenholzer was discussing with his guys. He said very simply, let's open things up and let's keep them open. Let's keep gunning and get the defense on its heels. He also doesn't want them to forget the importance of playing aggressive defense on the perimeter and contesting every outside shot. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Atlanta's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Korver passes to Teague. Kicks it to Korver. All sorts of time. That one wide left. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Outside, Walker. The feed to Jefferson. Back to Walker. Left side, Walker. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And a nice job there defensively, just getting a hand up enough to bother the shot.
Yeah, that was very nice. Impressive. It made it a much more difficult shot.
Here is Korver. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Outside, Walker. Stevenson outside. For the lead. Jump shot is good that time. Stevenson's got 15. The Hawks trailing. Outside, Teague. Pass to the chosen one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Korver for 3. It's rebounded by Stevenson. Stevenson's got 6 rebounds in the game. And slam dunk by Kid Gilchrist.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
The Hawks trail by 4. Teague kicks to Horford. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got his 7th assist in the game.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
That's what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. More of the same. Get it inside.
Walker dishes to Jefferson. And Walker kicks to Williams. Back to Walker. Stevenson outside. Shot on the wing. Misses off the right iron. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. It's not very often you can say this about the future is looking pretty bright in Charlotte.
So often the season ends and you're thinking about the issues you've got to deal with, but right now the Hornets headed in a good direction.
Here's Walker after the made shot from the chosen one, and that one's good. And that's 15 points for Kemba Walker.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Here's Grimes. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Charlotte in the lead. And Stevenson, the bucket on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 5th assist in this one. Teague against Walker. Here's the chosen one. 30 points in the game. No good. Nice D from Williams. Charlotte leading by 4. Outside, Walker. Stevenson setting the pick for Walker. On baseline, Jay. And it's Stevenson again missing. Atlanta's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Korver passes to Teague. Here's the chosen one, averaging 24 points per contest. Horford with the screen on Stevenson. Walker with it. Stevenson outside. Inside to Jefferson. Millsap with the steal. To the left wing. That's a 2 from Korver. And that one hits back iron.
You know, something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound totals are almost identical.
No separation there. Not yet anyway.
Outside, Walker. Stevenson with it. He's picked up by Millsap. Clock at 6. Teague against Walker. Here's Williams. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
You see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket.
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Gary Neal comes in for Lance Stevenson. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Walker. Here's the chosen one. Here's Bazemore. Passes it to the chosen one. Here's Brand. Tries to snap the cold streak. And good on the basket. Book it.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Pass to Henderson. Jefferson setting the pick for Henderson. And Jefferson wide open. He shoots. Misses the chippy right there. The Hawks trail by 5. Here's Grimes. The layup off target.
Yeah, he's surprised he didn't make that one because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
Henderson dishes to Roberts. He feeds it to Neal. Pick by Williams. And Neal kicks to Williams. Shot from free throw range. Shot is blocked.
Let's see where Charlotte sits right now in the league ranking. 3rd in opponent points per game. And they're in the top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. That's pretty good compass. It points out the fact that they do prioritize the defense.
Just mentioned to me, I love the opponent's points per game because that's an indication of how hard a team is playing and how smart. And I think this team has shown great balance this season.
Here's the chosen one. 30 points in the game. He dishes it to Bazemore. Here's the chosen one. Henderson defending. Cephalosha misses. Hornets leading by 5.
Gerald Henderson certainly helped by the acquisition of Al Jefferson, which created some space for him on the perimeter. And he's made great strides with his outside shot over his career.
Here's Roberts. Neal. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
He had almost a free run to the hoop that time, Kevin. I mean, that was too easy.
The Hawks trail by 7. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And the Hawks with possession here. Used the screen and took it all the way.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
If he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And Henderson, a slasher, one of the best wings in the league at working himself to the line.
Also a steady defender, too, Kevin. And he has worked on developing his long-range shooting as well. And if he gets that piece, he'll be pretty balanced all around.
Atlanta's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Bazemore. 1:15 left here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Roberts. And Neal kicks to Jefferson. The jump hook, it's blocked. Here's the chosen one. He's got 32 to the wing right side. Here's Bazemore. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
He typically may not contribute a lot, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have the ability to.
A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
Yeah, no question. If I'm them, I'm definitely going 2 for 1.
And Roberts kicks to Jefferson. He drains the turnaround jump shot. Jefferson's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, since we hit half number 2, he's finally come around. The first half was not his best, obviously.
The Hawks trail by 3. And Bazemore kicks to Cephalosha. The dish to Bazemore. The pass to the chosen one. Here's Carroll, and so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
100% free throw shooting this half, guy.
Stop settling for threes.
Seven seconds left in the third. Here's Bazemore. It's good. This game is all even. Bazemore's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Tie game here in Charlotte. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter.
On Tap next Monday.
And a moment here to look back at our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, no question this was going to be the winner. Just take a look at the expertise he shows on this basket. Perfectly timed and beautifully placed.
Charlotte's gone 6 of 8 on 3-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. On the court for Atlanta, Grimes in at small forward. Elton Brand is out there with Scott. Then it's Thabo Sefolosha, and it's Teague in at the 1 spot. Now here is Sefolosha following the miss by Al Jefferson. Here's Grimes, and the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Well, he struggled a little bit in the second half, but remember he hit 3 of those in the first half.
Neal, soft touch off the glass. Neal's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Hornets. The Hawks trailing. Pass to the chosen one. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside, Walker. At the top of the key, Henderson. Rebound, Atlanta. Brand's got 5 rebounds tonight. Atlanta's shooting reasonably well, 45%. And here is Teague. Brand up top. Lock at 6. Teague against Walker. Atlanta again missing. Hornets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Picked by Williams. Knocks it loose. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Grimes, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Here's Walker after the basket by Atlanta. Dishes it to Henderson. High, arcing shot. Another shot. And Jefferson with the lay-in. And the Hornets lead by 2.
Boy, has he picked it up in the second half. He's on fire.
Walker against Teague. Here's the chosen one. Puts up the baby hook. Here's Brand, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Elton Brand always deceptive with his wingspan. Standing 6'9", he's a quality defender at the center position, thanks to his 9'2" standing reach.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Gerald Henderson. Lance Stevenson subbed in for Gary Neal. Atlanta also making some changes here. Al Horford, he's checked in for Scott. And it's Corver in for Thabo Sefolosha. Williams with the ball, and it's Horford picking him up. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And for Brand defensively, Clark, a wide frame, and he catches shooters off guard with those long arms.
And you know, he's still a good rebounder and shot maker from mid-range, Kevin. He's no longer the all-star post threat of his younger days, but he's still contributing as a nice role player.
Hornets leading by 3. Jefferson has a wide open look. Atlanta with the rebound. Horford's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Now here's Teague. To the paint. Pass to the chosen. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
They have no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
Paul Millsap's checked in for Elton Brand. And the pass to the chosen one. Shot clock at 5. He kicks it to Millsap. Banked in off the glass.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Jefferson setting the pick for Stevenson. It's Jefferson high post. Williams against Millsap. Williams passes to Walker. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Kemba Walker, quick, got a great handle on the ball. He's a blur in transition. And what I like about him, he's always looking to push the tempo from easy baskets. And he's tough, not afraid of the moment. And the Hawks have not defended well against Walker.
16 points, and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision, Clark, has been phenomenal. I mean, he could not be passing the ball any better than he is right now.
Now here's Teague. Millsap a screen on Walker. Here's Teague. Walker with some nice D. Charlotte leading by 3. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Millsap. Walker dishes to Stevenson. Inside to Jefferson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Horford.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
Atlanta with the ball. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
A lot of stuff going on around the league. The game I'm looking forward to is the Bucks. I think that should be a close one.
Here's the chosen one. Good. And it's 6 points for Horford.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Here is Stevenson. And now Williams inside. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Now here's Teague. Here is Corver. Takes a 3. And Stevenson grabs the board.
Not a bad look at the hoop, just couldn't get it to bounce in for him.
Stevenson right side. Again, the Hornets score.
Such a difficult shot to defend, that turnaround.
And Atlanta has possession. They trail by 7. Walker against Teague. Millsap sets the pick for Teague. Millsap attacking. Pass to the chosen one. Back to Millsap. It's tipped and stolen by Williams. Now Stevenson. Left side, Walker. Rebound by the chosen one.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Puts up the baby hook. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Charlotte leading by 7. And Kidd-Gilchrist kicks to Jefferson. And it's Kidd-Gilchrist penetrating Williams. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Williams has got 9 points here in the second half. And the Hawks with possession here. Teague, the pass to Millsap. Buries it down low. Millsap's got 4 points in the quarter.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Walker against Teague. Jefferson, a screen on Teague. And Walker kicks to Williams. Rebound by the Chosen One. The Chosen One's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Teague with a clean look. Sinks the three-pointer. And now just a 4-point Charlotte lead. Hornets have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Kidd-Gilchrist, a screen on Teague. Walker dishes to Williams. The kick out to Walker. He's looking for Kidd-Gilchrist and finds him. 6 to shoot. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 19 points.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Park. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Now here's Teague. Feeds to Millsap. Here's Grimes. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
He's got to contribute. He's got to produce if his team's going to get back in it in this quarter.
And Kidd-Gilchrist kicks to Walker. Stevenson passes to Jefferson with the fadeaway. And Charlotte again with the bucket. Teague with the ball. Kicks to Millsap. Back to Teague. Passes it to the Chosen One. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Here's Korver. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
I agree, Clark. They need stops, and they can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are really high percentage looks.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford was going over with his team. His message, I don't want us patting ourselves on the back just yet. We can congratulate ourselves after the final horn. Right now, we need to go out there and take this one home. Guys?
Now here's Williams. There's the feed to Walker. Left side, Walker. Floats one up. Here's Williams. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves.
The Hawks trail by 8. Horford with a screen on Walker. Teague dishes to Horford. There's a screen. Tries again. Here's Grimes, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Boy, they're doing a nice job, a really good job of getting second chances here. And that's a great way to cut into that lead. I mean, nothing is more demoralizing to a defense than putbacks.
The kick out to Walker. Stevenson passes to Jefferson. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Jefferson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hornets.
Well, he doesn't waste too many of those chances close to the basket.
Millsap sets the pick for Teague. The Hawks trail by 9. And there's the pass to the Chosen. 5 on the clock. There's the double team with Walker. Teague with a clean look. It goes straight through with the swish. Teague's got 10 points here in the second half. Charlotte's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. And Walker kicks to Stevenson. There's a screen by Williams. Stevenson drives in. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the right side. Back to Teague. The Hawks working the ball around. That one goes. Covered. And now it's only a 5-point Hornets lead.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Jefferson, a screen on Teague. Nobody near Williams. And another 3 for Charlotte.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Walker against Teague. Tries yet again. And the basket by Horford. .40 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And so they foul intentionally. The basket here in this game may be all over.
Yeah, main priority now has to be take care of the ball and use up some clock.
Now here's Walker. The 11-footer. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
They are not letting up, guys. They just keep coming at them.
And I'd say that lead is too big to overcome at this point.
Teague with a clean look. Misses the 3. Charlotte's gone 7 of 9 on 3-pointers tonight. And Walker kicks to Williams. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. And so it's Charlotte with the win. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, thank you. I'm here with Al Jefferson. And Al, obviously this team got clicking all night. How does it feel to be playing like this?
It felt good, man. I think we still could have did a better job on the defensive end. We kind of let them go back and forth with us in the first half. But I guess when it was time to get some stops, we did.
Al, thank you. Kevin, always looking for more. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Thank you for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Clark, Steve, and Doris, and the rest of the crew, Kevin Harlan saying see you next time.